Low odds. I mean, high odds. I'm gonna change this up and it's like, I want your firstborn. I, Dr. Neo Cortex, need your firstborn. Sort of thing. Oh my god, I was supposed to grind. I'll never remember. Anyway, so we're gonna have a cold hard crash focus, and then I'm thinking of just streaming this one. This one just seems like a pain. An absolute pain. Because I need like a map of where the bees are. Because the bees have like an inherent range factor. So because you have to backtrack, like because the death route basically has you go through like and skips a bit of the level instead of just leaving you where you were. So where you went into it. So you have to backtrack to get like 5 boxes, right? Now you can get some of them before encountering your first like bee, but you can't encounter more than like 5 of them. But you need like 8 or something, if that makes sense. There's a couple more, maybe 10. But that means you have to backtrack backwards, and that's just a pain. So I'm thinking of just doing that on Friday. Thingy. Yeah, that's right. The first crash one. This is my real voice. But like, if that makes sense. I think this one I can at least get the bottom one here, like this one. I can probably get the bottom one. I'm not sure about the top one because we were close to getting the bottom one last time, but then we just ran out of time because we tried to do this one for ages and also this level. You know, I like to have 1 white gem per thing, and like we just get 2. We get 2. But anyway, into it. So this level's not that difficult, but it's just getting no deaths to a certain point. After you get that no death to that point, it's pretty easy. Also, I have a renewed form. It's not renewed all the way, but it is basically healed. And to people watching in playlist mode, because I didn't mention that last time, the thing that I was worried about a couple of videos ago went fine. So that's good. Also, apparently my feet have been hurting for what could be a medical reason? I'm not sure exactly, but like, it's annoying because like, it's not that bad of an issue, but it is like, oh no, I could be not in serious harm, but like, maybe it could affect the way I walk. Obviously, foot problem, medical problem, could be. But I'm not sure, I might have to get it checked out. Okay, need to look in. Good. Okay. So the first section of annoyance is done. I think we can get to the thingy section. So I'm just trying to remember what is called the spike wall sections. I think like the wood hammer and the wood hammer and like, let's see about the stone hammer. The stone hammer's the annoying one because it's like obviously Nice. I always think Okawaku has like a hitbox. It concerns me. I forgot about that. I really don't want to find out, like, my fear about this game, like, right now is, in the next section, now are going to be white boxes, right? So, I mean, like, these white boxes, effectively, they phase in and out of existence, dependent on okay, so we got the Okawaku 2, so we're going to go and do that. So the big problem I have with this part of the level, and why I think I might not be able to get the white crystal without looking it up online effectively. I hate this game. Okay, here's exactly what I mean. Because this isn't, the fix isn't anywhere nearby, right? I've got the Luke Cage watcher has done well. I watched the Danny Land episode where Danny appears. You know, I don't really like him as a character in this. Don't really think he's the best in this thing. He's a bit smug. Did I get that one? I thought it was an extra box that I'm missing. He's a bit smug, but I like him. I think he's not that bad. He's a bit smug. Okay, I think this is this. No, this is that one. Haha, you stop here. Do we lose lives there? We do. Okay. So you have 14 chances to do this, right? Oh my god, it lost me the golden thingamajig. That's annoying. Don't want to hear that. So this level is going to be real hard. Considering I should have grinded, but worst case scenario I'll do it on Friday. Just because, like, I do really want to do these levels. I don't want, like, I kind of want it to be an easy white gem level if we don't get them all in one go. So recommend when it's easy. I don't know. Yeah, it annoys me how it didn't save the golden Humaga. Because, like, that was my entire strategy. But not. I do think Missy's the best. Like, apart from Luke, I think she's the best part about that show. I think out of the multiple shows, I think Luke Cage is my favourite. Punisher was okay, it wasn't that bad. But like, oh, this is. Like, I think Punisher was a little bit behind, it wasn't that bad. I'm curious what happens in season 2. But you know, when I finish off Luke Cage, yeah, right now we could have the immortality one, which I'm not sure how it works. With all the crushing. With all the crushing. Okay, how close am I to killing this seal? I hate killing sea lions in this thing. I think I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, these white boxes are the part I'm worried about. Because I don't want to go back through this area. Don't want to hit. I'm definitely getting good, but like, I am curious how the masked state works. I'm going to start that here because like you don't really get a chance to experiment with crushing a lot. And like, I don't know, I don't want to talk about this because like Runic Dome appeared in like a first island I watched recently. Oh, there's more winter fruit. Probably want all the ones we can get because it's probably going to take a long time for me to use this though. Yeah, I do think the problem isn't that like I'm bad at this thing, but like, I think I need to memorize levels and like, it's probably the best way for me to do that. No, this is for me. Is effectively, I think, a good idea would be just to, focus on it for 3 hours, effectively. Oh, I didn't, just didn't pass. Oh my god, I was not fast enough for that. Come on, Sil. Now. Oh no. Yeah, that was going to happen like 10 times out of 11. Give me the golden. Give me Mr. Goldie. Okay. Oh yeah, Runic Dome in Slayer's Fire. Right, the thing is, like, Runic Dome is like a very similar case to this, where you're just expected to learn the game and like you're going to benefit. But this would be like playing this game like, not blind, but like, what's a good analogy for Crash? What's a good analogy? Would you be not knowing your lives or your one pocket? No, that's not good enough because you're not enemy cards. I guess it would be kind of just a case of like when you're in a dark level, where you need like a light bulb or something. I guess that would be a good analogy. What the heck was that? Crash was like, yo, I know what would be really sick for you, and like, I'm gonna do it without your consent. I'm gonna like, slide my stomach across the ice. I'm gonna have my ice physics transfer over to my belly dive. We should cancel all movement. Like, wouldn't that be cool? I know that I like to think of like, Crash as like a slacker. Okay, so hey dude, I'm gonna throw some waves. That like, I want to give him a Jaden Yuki voice, but I can't do a Jaden Yuki voice. And his name ran to Schmaden Schmooky. Why does that work sometimes? Sometimes it doesn't. Am I doing something? Look at you! Look at me! Look at me! I'm getting good at that. I'll say well. I'm so close to doing that. Look at now! I sometimes hate how it like negatives your movement. Is there a weird way to explain that? But I don't like when it does that. It really irritates me. Oh my god, I thought I had to. Oops. Oh my god, we're finally golden. Okay, now I just need to get good because now I got like this second hidden guy. You know, I'm gonna be like crazy. Like I don't like that. I don't like how it like it's not like it. Oh my god, the first podium. Like I don't like doing it. Like its advantage is 1 energy, which means you can basically play 1 more cat per turn. But like, it's just such a bad like thing for. Well, to use this properly, you either need to have an absolutely busted deck of cards, or alternatively, you need to just know every single enemy time in the game. And it's like a 1 energy upgrade is like so pathetic. I don't understand being able to play like, you know, getting 2 energy because then you'd be at a total of, you know, 5. Yeah, I'm just getting more risky with those because I just don't care anymore. Like, I know that's a bad way to explain it, but like, I just don't really care. Basically every time that's happening. I am, like, I know I'm supposed to do it by, like, jump, like, this, and then, like, jump, but we have proven the slide doesn't work. I want to see a professional player do that, who, like, cannot use multiple Wumpa Fruits, but has to get all the clear gems. I'll do some speedrunner do that, because that seems ridiculous to pull off. Also, this music is jamming. This music is absolute certified banger. This music is going crazy. Especially help me keep my sanity. If I like to do this, you just kind of have to forget. Oh my god! Do they not move? Come on! No! Yeah, you have to go back. You totally have to go back. There's no way you don't. That's crazy. That's low-key crazy, I hate that. I despise that so much. There are no way they aren't crates. There are no way all of those aren't crates. Okay, I don't like it when you have to backtrack from those. I'm okay with it to an extent, but like, especially on already hard levels, that's infuriating. I don't understand why someone would put themselves through getting all the white gems. But now, like, I think I want to not use an excuse, if that makes sense. I want to, like, not use an excuse. I despise that. I actively think I despise that. That's so unfortunate. Oh, look at this, look at this. How much am I off? Nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. 118 of 155. Yeah, weird, totally. I am thinking about it. I know it's crazy to think about it like that, but I am. Okay, yeah. I think we'll start work on the next level. Because we are 20 minutes in exactly. Yeah. Let's just go to the next level set. and we'll just work on them when we have like one level left. Pissing it away, rocket, night fight, pack attack, spaced out. Okay, we'll start on pissing it away. Oh my god.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
We'll basically just leave it off on one and then we'll just force stream it away. Clay gems often appear at the end of death roots. This is another death root one! At least that means it's like intended for you to not die a million times. Nah, get screwed. I'm scared. Do it. Okay, sick. Okay, I'm happy to go through these new levels, but I'm definitely gonna need like assistance. If you know my stream times, maybe check me out. Yeah, I might do it on Friday. I don't know, I've been trying to push myself to do it for the past while, you know, and actually like do get work done on the streams rather than like Doom Eternal, because well, I like Doom Eternal. I definitely could. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, pop up. Yeah, like the first game, like I feel that like I didn't like it in a lot of ways because like I didn't have the advanced movement mechanics. Like this is what I would call advanced movement mechanics, by the way. Like this and this. That adds so much to the game that it's honestly like insane that the first game goes to shut up. At least it's not that bad of like amount. No, I do want to try it. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try. Like I don't mind these levels. It's just I just don't really like how it's like to get everything you'll have to. I thought that would work, honestly, because that worked on the previous area. So like I was just able to stay on it. Don't want to hear about it. I do think that we're gonna be a live miner situation. Because the other one had like so many more Wumpa. Did it again. I need to actually time them. That's my problem. I need to actually time it. What have I read? Oh yeah, I just read a Flashpoint Beyond. It was good. It was good. I didn't feel weird that Batman was like, I'm going to risk everything on my father's using the right option. Like, that did feel weird, but I'll buy that. That was a good comic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's on 4. Yeah, I don't like it when you have to go back on these routes. I would be fine if like you go through them once and then you don't have to go back. That's fine. It's when you have to go back. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yeah, Flashpoint Beyond it's not like the most amazing thing I've read in my life, I'm not gonna lie. It's good. It is good. It is a lot of words. At one point they got into like all the timeline junk to try and explain stuff. And it's just like, I understand why some people get like confused about like speedsters. If that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't time it at the start, so I was just more willing to risk it. I was like, this isn't gonna work. Can go up. Right. It's crazy that they have to do that on this level. I stalled it for slightly too long. I wasn't willing to believe in myself in this case. Do 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 do. Okay, wait for that guy to move. Like this is the sort of platformer I like. You know, is a weird way to explain it. Okay, so that's alright. Good work for that. So I accidentally solved them first try. Like Crash 2, I think is a better game than Crash 1. Just for all the advanced movement mechanics, partly. And also partly because it's more fun. Ah! I stalled for like half a second. Oh! Okay, yeah. Oh man, I'm starting to get ragey. Yeah, Flashpoint Beyond was kind of good, but again, it just has a very slight problem, I'd say. Thank you. I'm gonna shut up. Oh, shut up! Man, I wildly KO'd that. It wanted to close. No, let me. Oh. I'm not getting no new game over. I'm not getting new game over. Yeah, I might stall it till Monday. my god, I'm so good! I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let me see. Okay, I got to write down on my notes page that this is one of those fitted levels. Okay, notes page. Piston it away. Like, it's not exactly a hard situation. Oh, by the way, save. Yeah, I think for the start of the stream, I'd want to be grinded to like 50 levels. 78. We're getting close. I would like to play another level. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in 5. Like, it wasted 10 lives easily or not. We could do a short one today. No, I think I'll yap for 10 more minutes. I think I'll yap while just grinding a little bit. I think I'll yap. Because like, I think it's good to yap sometimes. The entire channel dedicated to yapping, so that. So, oh god. Spoilers ahead because I'm going to yap for 40 minutes. This is just a good grinding level. Because you're guaranteed to get like 2 free lives. Be kind to boxes to earn special games. Dang it, okay, that's a minus angle, that's a loss of high monetary value. Let's grab one of these. It's weird how those faces like never show up in the game again. Of course, we do have one secret level left, and we have like the final levels left. I think I will do... So let's assume I do one fresh video a day. Yeah. Apart from Friday, I'm not doing it on Friday. Yeah. Sorry, and just my brain went to a dark voice in my head about because old friend's birthday's coming up now. Usually wish them a happy birthday, it's not much effort to do so, but I sent them some videos on April Fool's and they didn't respond to it, and that made me feel sad, and like they did not like me anymore. It wasn't even like videos on this channel or shorts or something, it was like actual like I spent like hours trying to think of it. Like on April Fool's, and it's obviously like May, so it's like I kind of do want to send them like happy birthday, but like part of me, my brain doesn't, just start being petty, and I think either response is like fine. depending on who you are, but I do feel bad because it's like, yeah, but like also like I spent lots of time thinking about that, and then they were just like, no, I want to say like haha, or like thumbs up or something. I am gonna check now and I'll tell you if it's green or not. No, it's not even green. It's been months. It's not even green. It's been months. They don't care. It's not green. Like green or blue is like if they've seen it. They haven't. This is annoying. Yeah. It's just like, why? You know? I know I talked about it beforehand, that's like in a Cuphead video. Why it annoys me, but like, just, you know, some people just don't like watching that stuff, but like, you know, it's just annoying. It's not toxic, but it's just annoying. Because I spend time on your like an entire like morning at minimum. It's like 15 months and I haven't even bothered. I don't know. So, for context of the secret room that I was speaking of. Yeah, and if that person's watching, happy birthday. But still, like, it's just annoying. So it is the totally bare one. So, there's that. I'll probably, at some point, I'll probably just work on that properly. Because I probably can get it now, but I'll probably work on finishing off the levels before I do that. So this is just some like extra grinding, if that makes sense. Just some extra grinding that like might result in like, in case I like forget to grind. Worst case scenario, like you just see a little bit to grind. It's just this. I'll just be watching like some Green Lantern or some junk while doing it. Maybe Bleach. I'm thinking about what next to play on the thing. Now, someone did say clone drone in the danger zone, and I was like, that could work. Like, it would be like, you know, like 5 videos in between. But the problem is, Crash is like currently my big like bringer in, right? It is a big like thing. Like I said, like I think, was it January when I was started Craft? Point is, it is not been that long since I started Crash 1. And part of my head is like, well, maybe you could just, you know, finish off thingy. Because I think Crash is the one that I got 800 on recently, which is like amazing for me. Like usually 200 is like a lot. You know, that's like, in my head, that's like the week's vids, all that week's vids, all taken care of in terms of viewership. Numbers, because I like each one having 10, so it's like one doesn't perform for me. It's just nice having it have 10. At least, if that makes sense. Like 10's a nice number. Be like early down, it's nice if everything gets 10. 800 is done. Like, thanks. I'll look up which one it is after this I would run through. But basically, like Flashpoint Beyond was really fun because like it wasn't that like it was like an amazing like thing, but it was definitely like very like, oh, I kind of know what's going on with the multiverse of this, you know, universe to an extent. And like, I like the Batman stuff as well. Like, Bruce. I said that because I was trying to say Thomas and like Bruce at the same time. Bruce. Like both of them were really good as Batman. Like, I didn't like how much Thomas was like constantly going on about like Bruce could have fought this out in an instant. You know, like that was annoying, and it was very much so like this is clearly a multiple like characters working together type thing. Like, it felt weird that the Flash was there when like he didn't really contribute to the plot, outside of being like a reason why Flashpoint happened in the first place. Like he had to be there more than like there's a reason for it, if that makes sense. That was a good timeout. Yeah, I'll check it in a second. Because it was pretty amazing because like 800 is like a crazy number. Like I felt like 300 was a crazy number, or like 200. But 800, that's insane. $800. That's a recent. Well, it's not completing stage 4. Not only 2 levels. Silver gem. I think it's purple gem is mine. That's it. Yeah, purple gem obtained 808. So thanks for that, and it's got 5 likes, which is sick. Very good. That's very good. Also, just as a weird opinion, I do not care that the Marvel 1943 game with like Captain America and Black Panther might get cancelled. I don't even care. Like, honestly, the Iron Man game where you get to possibly like play in the suit, you get to fly around, you get to shoot missiles and like repulsor blast, that's interesting because the skill tree seems fun. The Captain America game, honestly, isn't too amazing unless the parkour's like really fun. Like, I don't care if it gets moved back or cancelled or whatever, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, like, Wolverine is like a really good example of like just a base kind of guy. Like, Wolverine has amplified stats, sure. But like, at the end of the day, he's still within human range. And he might not have an amazing transversal method, but like, he's still really fun. So like, when that Insomniac Wolverine game comes out, yeah, I'm not playing it. Maybe on this, who knows? I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, so that makes sense. To do that yet, but this is just a typical grind. It's really easy for me to just like go through. Like, I don't, like, you know when someone says, like, the story in this game is amazing, like, The Last of Us, like, the exact reason why I don't play The Last of Us is because a story-based game isn't as interesting as like a game where like I feel like I'm struggling to play the game, or like wow this game's difficult, or like wow there's some challenge, or wow this is cool, or wow the gameplay is really solid. That's something that's going to get me to come back to a game constantly. And let me tell you what something that won't make me come back to a game that much is a good story, because at the end of the day, while playing like a 20-hour game is a fun time, doesn't mean it's any better. But like, here's the thing, like, sorry I had to think for a second there. Like, I think that like, by the way, if you're wondering why I change topic, demi-glass, that's why. I saw the video, like, in my thing, and I'm like, I'm not that interested, because at the end of the day, Cap isn't that, like, amazing of a character, in my opinion. He has good stories, doesn't mean I want to play as him. You know, the indomitable human spirit, the constantly sleeping human spirit. Like, if I want to learn about, like, willpower, like, and stuff, I'm gonna pick up Green Lantern. You know, I'm gonna pick up Green Lantern. I'm gonna pick up Spider-Man. In my opinion, he's just another hero who can be very human, but, like, I don't really care. But yeah. I try not to use like the too much, but like, it's not easy to do it like that. Like, I don't, it's easy to say that I just don't care, but like, Flashpoint Beyond is like really good, but it's weird to say, like, I do not recommend it for people who already don't know what's going on. Like, as someone like who just picked up a comic and then they're like, okay, so the multiverse is based in like this many different ways, and there's the dark multiverse thing. Like, I could bring up the exact page in a second, but like, it's just like a lot of information to suddenly learn, and it's like, what? And they're throwing around these terms, and like, it's not like the smartest woman and Miss Terrific are in the comic. You know they're gonna bounce off each other saying some absurd stuff that like I sort of understand what's going on, but I understand it as much as like a character would in a weird way. Like, I understand the plot of the story. I don't understand the timeline stuff. Outside of, oh, if this is put into hyperspace, it goes dormant, which means it existed, but it doesn't exist anymore. No! Not one little thing, that's one person responsible for another. I've probably lost like an entire life worth of Wonder Fruit. I wasn't paying attention. Hello, that means you don't get to see special max once. Like, excited for, you know, when after I do this title, I'm gonna just pull it up because, like, I need, like, after someone who just has not read, like, the multiverse stuff too well, I was like, oh, you are kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, it's Jamaican. So the Luke Cage plotline with Jamaicans, they just got them stuck in my head. Like, the way they speak. Not because I'm making too much fun of it, respectfully taking fun of it. It's more just the way they speak is like very like ingraining because like what was it? There's this one detective like show that's based in like some Jamaican type country. It's weird to explain, but like it's some like tropical area. It's supposed to have Jamaicans in it or something similar. It's like Inspector sort of the show. Death in Paradise? It's some off-brand version of Death in Paradise, like some spin-off or something, I don't know. Or maybe it's just like a new person. It's one of those shows where someone's watching it and you're like, ooh. You know. You just like sitting in the background and be like, ooh. Anyway. Just to explain how little terms I knew from when I saw that like image of that page. The mime. No. Oh, no, I think it was that. It appears later, but like. That? Nope. Is him killing Barry Allen? No. Ah, here we are. Okay, so words I don't understand, I'll say this in a second. First off, the divine continuum splits into two things. We're going in divine continuum. DC is circled. Funny. You got the space one, which we'll go through first. Space. It's branching pathways. So space is layer 1. Layer 2 is the multiverse and dark multiverse. That's the second layer. And off multiverse sprouts off the metaverse, which is Prime Earth. So the Earth Batman's in, you know, effectively DC 616, and at that same layer, sprouting off the space omniverse bit, the layer 1, but is it's in layer 3 with Metaverse Prime Earth, but it's splitting off layer 1. Is the Spear of Gods of the gods, and then we have the Time Tree, which from time splits off a limbo and the vanishing point. Terms I do not know in DC. Dark multiverse, technically. I know that it's just like, the Batman who laughs. But like, yeah. Spear of the Gods, don't know that one. And on time, limbo and vanishing point, don't really know that. But hyper time is what time's called. Space is called the omniverse, that's fine. Hyper time. It references hyper time and vanishing point quite a few times. It's just funny how like little I knew about that. No, don't flip over. Please don't flip over. Please, I beg you. My please, oh no. Take that out, take it out. Take that out. Yeah, I'll close my lens after I there, fix that. Okay. But yeah, anyway, bye. Gotta go play some Marvel Rivals. Yes indeed. But yeah, it's this way. Now time to go up, which you're probably gonna come down in between. Combination, Cold Hard Crash. Cold Hard Crash, second gem. Cold Hard Crash, second gem. Started area 5, piston it away. Okay, sick. Bye. See y'all next time.